Hello everyone, welcome to this video. In this video, we are going to learn how to integrate Gemini with your Python app, as well as one more thing that we are going to learn is how to stream your data for faster responses. So let's get started here. First, we are going to make up our Python environment. So let me create my Python virtual environment first. Since it is a starter template, so we will be starting everything from the scratch, and it will be a beginner friendly course so everyone can learn how to integrate it with Python. So it will take some time to create virtual environment. Now the virtual environment is created. We need to activate this virtual environment. And now we have successfully activated our virtual environment. Now we can start installing our packages. So first package that I need to install is Google Generative AI, as well as one more package that will enable me to read .env files, that is python.env. And once done, we will be able to use it in our system. So let me create one more file by the name of app.py. Here we are going to write a small code that will enable us to use Python with Gemini. So first, let me call the .env file. So I'm just going to create a .env file here, and I'm going to write Google API key equals to. So for security reasons, I cannot show you the API key, but still let me add the API key. So I'm going to pause the video for a second, and then we can resume after I have added the .env file and the API key in my .env file. I have added my API key. So let's get started with the coding part. So first, let me call the load.env Python env so that we can get our .env file and we can get all the content from it. So from .env import load.env and load.env done. So now we can use it. So also I need one more package by the name of import OS. And now let us configure it. So I have to just call this first. So I'm going to write here import google.generative AI as GenAI. So I'm importing the GenAI model now, and I need to configure it first. So GenAI.configure and API key equals to os.getEnv, and here I can just provide Google API key. So I've successfully configured the GenAI model, and now we can just print the how many models are available in GenAI. So there should be two models right now, GenAI Pro and GenAI Pro Vision. So let's see for am in GenAI.list models. So this is the for loop which I am going to add here. If generate content in am dot supported generation methods, this will enable me to print the models that are present in Gemini. So am dot name. Let's see what results do we get now. So Python app.py. Yeah, we are able to get two models now. So we can say that GenAI is successfully working, and we got two models. So one model Gemini Pro and the second model Gemini Pro Vision. Now let me configure it with Gemini Pro model for now. So Gen AI dot generative model, and the model is Gemini Pro model. So these two models are different in their functionalities. Gemini Pro is for text-based outputs and text-based inputs. For Gemini Pro Vision is for images. So let me generate some content now. The response equals to model dot generate content. What is the meaning of generative AI? Now let's see. But this won't return you the good results. This will return. So in order to get the correct output, you need to just print it with response dot text. Let's see what results do we get now. It will take some time depending upon this the model. So we will be getting results completely like what is generative AI now. Yeah, as we see here, we got the answer from Gemini. Generative AI is also known as generative adversarial network and refers to the ability of AI and so on. So here we can see what is generative AI. Now there is one more thing that I need to add here. We have successfully completed this thing to text generation. Now I need to stream the response for faster outputs. So in order to stream the responses for faster output, we need to provide chunks for it. So I can just write here for chunk in response print chunk dot text. Okay, so we will be able to get the responses now, but there is one more thing that is missing here. I have to provide the stream equals to true. Now let's see, we will be able to get faster output and the answers will be streamed now. So let's see, let us wait for the answers. Yeah, as we can see, the answer is being streamed and is much faster than the getting the complete results and waiting for the entire results. Now let's see for a different question. How to use Gemini Pro model. And let's see what results do we get after streaming. And so it won't take much time now. So it is streaming the response and we are getting the responses in much faster manner. So there is one more thing that we can see here. If we want to see the feedback, like what type of feedback it will give after it has created a response for me. So it's quite easy. So here, whatever the response you have got, or you can just use response dot feedback. So response dot prompt feedback. Once you write that, you will be able to get the feedback. So if I do not want to chunk it and I just want to return the feedback, so I will be just writing it print response dot prompt feedback. And once I do it, it will tell me like about the feedback, like does it contains these things and what type of probability, like whether it is high, medium or negligible. So in this way, we are able to integrate Gemini Pro with our model as well as stream the responses. So I hope you like this video and this video will be helpful for you in your projects. And thank you everyone.